Off in the deep end like usual. Niggas swear they passed us, they doing too much. Haven't done my taxes, I'm too turned up. Virgil got a paddock on my wrist going nuts. Niggas caught me slipping once, okay, so what?
Hey yo! What it do, YouTube? It's your boy LT back with another shout shot video. And today, man, we got Wilt Chamberlain, probably the most gifted athlete to ever play basketball when it came to other sports and also basketball, man. So I did find this little clip that I wanted to watch first. It says Wilt Chamberlain was a savage for this. So I wanted to see the clip, but it is a 15-minute video that we will be checking out after this. But man, if this is your first time seeing me on your screen or you're a returning subscriber, make sure y'all go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications on, because NBA content and other stuff will continue to flow on this channel. And I hope you guys enjoy what you guys do get to see. But man, let's go ahead and get into this video and see what's going on. I know he's gonna do some wild stuff, bro.
I got on an elevator with Wilt, and as the elevator's going down, some guy gets on and says, "Oh wow, how's the weather up there?" He said that to Wilt. Wilt spat on the dude and said, "It's raining."
Wilt, bro, you can't do that. I don't know who this was that you did this dude up, but you can't do that. You can't do that at all, man. But let's go ahead and get into this video, the main attraction, bro. I've been ready for this, bro. Let's get into it. You know they had to hit us with ads, but let's go ahead and get into it.
He thought, and rightfully so, that he was the greatest basketball player that ever lived.
Physically, he was still the most imposing physical player that ever played this league, period. There's no one that's come close to him in terms of just physical prowess.
And as athletic as any man who ever walked the earth. You try guarding that on a basketball court sometime.
This was more than just some big guy who dunked the basketball and ran up and down the court. This was a true athlete, and his physical prowess was unbelievable.
He's going to the basket.
Oh yeah.
Deep, there's Wilt to block the shot.
Oh.
Boy, Wilt blocked that nicely. Wilt playing another tremendous game. Wrap around fast. The Globetrotters are here and by jumping in. Great
Coast to coast. Bro, he went back and took, like, he finished that. Hold on. He blocked the shot and went down court and finished it.
Are here and by jumping in. Great play for the big man.
Great defensive work. Tremendous ball handling. And a tremendous demonstration of speed and ability.
I feel like Wilt Chamberlain, like, I can honestly say I feel like Wilt Chamberlain was before his time. Like, I think he was like a, what do we call these new centers now? Like a center that can shoot, do all around, like a, you get what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he can step out and shoot if he needed to. Wilt was before his time. He was just gifted when it come to it.
It's hard for people to fathom what we talk about when we say what he did. He did things that just defy description. I can remember plays that he made that when I would talk about him, people said, no, he couldn't have done that. And I'm telling you, like, he was just a great, great basketball player.
Here comes Boston, but Chamberlain keeps the pressure on.
Ooh, hell of an assist.
For the Eastern All-Stars,
oh, give me that.
Comes up with another rebound.
What? That's his favorite pass, ain't it?
West leads by 4, 85-81, goes to knocked loose, Hurston back, Chamberlain slam dunk.
Chamberlain gets away from Bowman.
Chamberlain again underneath. Great shot by Chamberlain.
By the fact that he led the league in assists later on, showed he could pass the basketball. So Wilt had all the tools. He didn't display them all the time because he was asked to do other things.
He can hurt you with assists like that also, playing the post.
That was a great pass by Wilt Chamberlain.
Wilt Chamberlain, most valuable player in the National Basketball Association this year.
You know, obviously, and his legend remains across the whole league. I'm glad the three-point line wasn't around for him. He would have figured that out probably too, so.
Passes to Chamberlain, he's open, he shoots, he scores.
I'm glad I played in this era, let's put it that way.
Wilt Chamberlain. Oh, how about that?
Wilt still tries it. And in she goes.
Chamberlain charges, shoots outside, good.
There's somebody going through the middle, nobody goes. Wilt takes it in himself. Puts it in there.
Wilt did not go in.
What? That is one. No. But that's an ugly ass face mask. Hold on, I don't like having that
That was
stuff
not
on.
his game. And if you remember, the main point is 60% or more of Wilt's shots came on fadeaways.
Chamberlain is the greatest scoring machine the game has ever known, and he can score on you in dozens of ways. Here's one you can't stop, the fall-away jumper. And he hits this repeatedly, despite good defense. That fall-away jumper just cannot be stopped. Beautiful.
When this giant walks out on the floor, the 76ers automatically have a great number of points.
Unbelievable shot, Pete. If he gets that close to the basket, I don't see how
So
anyone can stop
he
him.
played for the Warriors.
I think with his
76ers
competitive
too?
spirit that he had, that's the one thing about Wilt. Wilt did not like to lose. He always wanted to win. So if he'd have been 6'4", 6'5", or 6'6", I think he would have had the determination. He probably would have had more of that killer instinct also to dunk the ball and destroy people. Because of his size, I think he really held back most of the time and didn't try to dominate with his physical body. And I thought, quite frankly, that he was more of a finesse player than a power player. And yet, when he did turn on the power and exert that physical presence, he was unstoppable.
Were you as great as you were because of the time, or would you be as great now? I mean, there's 15 7-footers now. There were 3 in your era.
Well, I disagree with you there, Roy. I think it was a lot of big guys when I played. Guys who weighed more than I did. A few guys taller than I was. A lot of 7-footers. But today the guys are much more athletic. But I think sometimes when you have all that going for you in your body, how is your head?
That's a good.
I said, you know, Will.
I like that. That makes perfect sense. Like, just because you got an athletic body, just because you able to slam dunk the ball at, what did they say, like 70 miles an hour? I think that's what they mock LeBron at, is like velocity. He's at like 70 miles an hour. But just because you are body gifted doesn't mean you are mentally gifted. Some people, and that's how some people the chain fall. Like some people are very smart, but their body ain't just there. Some people are very strong, but their mind ain't just there. And it's just like, that's what some give and take. But Wilt Chamberlain was probably the perfect mix of both. He had the brain, but he also had the body that could contain what the brain was allowed to do, and they kind of manipulated off each other. So I know what he's saying.
I'm the only guy on this planet that knows how really good you are. Because he was smart on top of everything else. He was the smartest guy I played against.
The Celtics press the ball to keep it away from Chamberlain. He scores anyway.
Chamberlain gets the ball. His double team puts it in nonetheless.
Chamberlain boxed in and all, still gets the shot away.
That fall away is...
Chamberlain banks it in.
Chamberlain outside.
You think this is where Mike got it from? That Wilt Chamberlain fall away? Because that looks almost exact.
And to Chamberlain.
Yeah, I think that's where he got it from.
It's kind of Kevin Durant-ish. Well, yeah, look how tall he is. Of course, he just shoots over everybody.
Puts it up, Wilt knocks it down.
Great shot by Chamberlain. Jones, 3-on-2. Russell, blocked by Chamberlain. A great block by Chamberlain. 2 great plays by Wilt Chamberlain.
Now let's watch his defense.
He's going to challenge Wilt. He does. Wilt fly swats it right down his throat.
Jumps it up over Wilt. Wilt blocks it. That's 4 block shots for Chamberlain. Chamberlain blocked it. Great play by Chamberlain. Chamberlain gets the ball. Nice play.
Trying to get it up over Chamberlain. He drives it down his throat.
The Heights, and he's deep. Blocked by Chamberlain.
Yeah.
Krebs blocks the shot.
Sam Jones. Good block by Chamberlain.
It's a 3-inch height advantage. Chamberlain got just enough of it.
Havlicek blocked, and Chamberlain has the rebound.
Yeah, you gotta have a high arc to,
yeah. Good block by Chamberlain.
Like, bro, he got one of them. He got that swat that you gotta get you gotta kind of have like a, how do you say this? Like your arc gotta be so high that they just kind of go up and down. Like it's just gotta be up and down. Like, cause if not, if you try to put a little bit of arc on it to drop it off in the nice, he gonna get to it. He's like above the rim. Look, boom.
Put it up again. Chamberlain slaps it out. That's 7 times Wilt's blocked shots tonight.
And then on Wilt, puts it up. Wilt knocks it down.
Oscar working. Chamberlain spoiled it. Good defensive play by Wilt.
There he puts it up.
Over Chamberlain. Wilt slaps it out of there. Driving down the middle, Chamberlain twice. Watch that out of bounds. He is awesome. Chamberlain
Well, I would be so mad.
Oh, they call goaltending.
I'd be so. I swear to God, I'd be so mad. He a whole cheat code. He like, what do you do? What do you do with Wilt Chamberlain? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, how do you score on Wilt Chamberlain? You can't shoot the ball. He gonna block that shit out the fucking sky. You can't drive to the court because he in the paint. So how do you beat it? I don't know.
Finger roll, and that's a tough shot. You just don't block that shot.
Ever boys never rush. Gets his play when he wants it.
Wilt spins around his defender, and 47 and 48.
Into Wilt. Goes in and scores. Wilt working against and Russell. Goes over with a finger roll.
Chamberlain puts it up and in.
And it's for Wilt as he leaves the game, and they're giving him a standing ovation.
I was using Google Analytics and hated it. With a Reby, I can create any funnel, even across domains. See optimization.
Ovation in many sections of the arena.
Earl Strong, the legendary referee who's no longer with us, said if we called all the fouls on Wilt, we wouldn't have a game. So there was two sets of rules for Wilt when he played.
Wilt Chamberlain driving on Russell, and you may see a lot of that now.
Here's a little bit of a misconception. A lot of people think, hey, Wilt was scoring against everybody else, and he wasn't doing diddly against Russ. But there were games the Celtics might have won where you got 45 points, 28, 30 boards. I think you had your
62 one night, I remember very clearly.
62 off you?
Yeah. I won't ever forget that.
Wilt, of course, is a great rebounder.
He put 62?
Uses his height and his weight of about 292 pounds to great advantage.
Chamberlain rebounds. Chamberlain for the rebound. Chamberlain rebounds it.
Chamberlain the rebound.
Chamberlain on the rebound, number 13. Chamberlain gets the rebound.
That's a 55 rebound.
Hey, even the speaker guy is tired of Wilt Chamberlain. Like, Chamberlain get the rebound. Chamberlain gets the rebound. Chamberlain got the rebound. Chamberlain gets the rebound. It's like, come on, man.
Game. How about
The
that?
announcer, there it is.
He's a great defender and get 55 rebounds. People say, well, he
55 rebounds in one game.
Wouldn't do that today. Yeah, he did it against Bill Russell.
I knew that this is what I was supposed to do if I really wanted to dominate the game.
Damn. He had a rocket in that arm.
And it was something also very gratifying. When you go up there and you grab that ball and you squeeze it, and you say, it's mine.
Back to Russell. Won't go. Chamberlain slaps it up on the board, rebounds it.
It comes to Chamberlain. Reed guarding him.
Ooh.
One of the greatest scorers, rebounders ever.
Chamberlain works hard and winds up with 46 points and 31 rebounds. He's murder around the basket. But it's not enough to hold back Boston.
Phillips driving, blocked by Russell. Chamberlain with the rebound. The basket is good. He was fouled after shooting.
Wilt has had 7 seasons with over 2,000 points. As the all-time high scorer of the league, Wilt sets records every time he plays.
Rebound coming off, and Chamberlain gets it.
There's that great strength. Rebound, free ball. Chamberlain puts it in.
Score for the East as Chamberlain backs up the play and taps it in.
Hit the iron. Chamberlain has it. Throws it in.
Chamberlain with the rebound, blocked. Going in. Russell had his hands on the ball, but Chamberlain forced it through.
Missing. Forced the shot. Chamberlain.
A remarkable shot on a fine defensive play.
Shot is up and missed, but Chamberlain has the rebound. And he dunks it.
I noticed you were shaking your head, Freddie Schaus, when Russell partially blocked the shot and Chamberlain forced it through.
He's just so powerful, Marty.
Slam dunk. Wilt Chamberlain.
Chamberlain following up again as he has.
I see it. I see it. Wilt a finesser. Wilt is a finesser. Now, anybody if y'all really paying attention, Wilt Chamberlain could have took the ball and slammed it back in. He wanted to make sure he got the rebound. See, because if you just dunk it in after it comes off the basket, it don't count as a rebound. That's not a rebound for you. That's just finishing the play. It's not a rebound. That's just what it is. It's not going to be counted as a rebound. But if you look at all of these plays, watch, he comes down with it fully aggressively and then goes back up so he can get the rebound and the points.
Watch. A remarkable shot on a fine defensive play.
See, he could have went right back up.
And he dunks it. I noticed you were shaking your head, Freddie.
Look,
when
he could have finished.
He's
like, nah, I'm gonna get both.
He's just so powerful.
You see what I'm talking about right there? That was the perfect play. He could have put that. He could have finished that.
Russell partially blocked the shot, and Chamberlain fought.
Watch how it comes up. He could have finished that. He could have finished that. Wilt, you a finesser. You's a finesse. Y'all can see he can finish that, dog. He decided not to, so that he could get the rebound and the point.
So powerful, Marty.
Slam dunk, Wilt Chamberlain.
Chamberlain following up again, as he has so many times
That's
in his
another
great career.
Wilt Chamberlain inside with a rebound. When Wilt gets it that close, pretty hard to handle it.
Furious battling under the basket. And it's dunked in by Chamberlain.
Oh, he did play for the Sixers. Okay.
Dominated the game for a long time.
Looks one to Chamberlain. Chamberlain. Into Chamberlain. He's deep. And he dips it.
And Wilt Chamberlain on the dipper dunk.
Shit, man.
He gets an easy one.
Wilt Chamberlain dunks one for Philadelphia.
Chamberlain, 7 feet 1, dumps one in.
Inside to Chamberlain. He's got it. Chamberlain at 75.
Oscar Robertson bounce passes to big Wilt Chamberlain. And it's a basket.
There's Chamberlain underneath. And he dunks it.
He's got it now. And he bangs it in. Just conjecturing here, how many can he make?
His first 6 years in the pros, Wilt Chamberlain averaged 42 points, 25 rebounds, 3 assists.
Chamberlain drops one.
Whoa.
Pass into Chamberlain.
What was that stat line? What was that stat line?
Conjecturing here, how many can he make?
His first 6 years in the pros, Wilt Chamberlain averaged 42 points, 25 rebounds, 3 assists.
Like, I ain't saying much because I'm sitting here trying to I'm analytic, bro. Analytic when it comes to stuff. I want to figure out how do you beat Wilt Chamberlain without a 3-point line. You get what I'm saying? And I just don't. I'm still trying to wrap my head. I can't find a way. I can't find a way to beat Wilt Chamberlain without a 3-point line. You can't force him out of the paint, dude. Squats probably like 800 pounds. Could push an ox. What is he? 7'1", 7'2", 7'3"? He's taller than everybody on the court, so you can't, try to out rebound him. You can't drive past him. Wilt's fast. I don't know. It's just that I'm trying to figure it out, but I can't figure it out.
Pass into Chamberlain. Whoa.
And he's long. His wingspan's probably like a 7'6" wingspan.
Slam dunk.
All right, Wilt Chamberlain, surprise. But when you're that big,
he's on another level.
In an 80-game season, he played 79 complete games.
All right, y'all know we get ads.
One game because it got thrown out.
Southside, it's your man, Simon James here, business administration, you dig?
All right, we done. That's it.
Inconceivable, does.
Just one game, 48 minutes a game is really enough in a sense, but playing a whole season, 48 minutes a game.
Forces his way in, fakes, now shovels one of the baseline to Chamberlain and puts it up, and it is in.
live action as Chamberlain turns and goes to the basket.
I mean, when I look back in retrospect, I say, what were they doing to me?
Chamberlain with his back to his man, fires out, takes it back, lays it up, it is good. Beautiful move by Chamberlain.
Jesus, it must have been some time when I could have gotten a rest.
But unbelievably, he never took one.
Gives it to Chamberlain. Drops it in and he's fouled.
How the hell do you stay so strong all season? How do you avoid fouling out?
how do you take a beating every night with guys pushing you, punching you, grabbing you, and come back the next night fresh as a daisy?
It's mental.
How the hell do you do this, Wilt?
It's mental.
Chamberlain puts it in.
I was paid to play basketball, and people paid to come and see me. And so my coach and the owners felt like, hey, people pay to see him, leave him out there, and let him see him. And I was able to deal with this.
I love that. I love that so much. Because today it's, oh, bro, oh, I'm sitting out, I'm saving myself for playoff. Man, I want you NBA players to look at it like this. I took me and my brother, for his 18th birthday, I took him to San Antonio to watch the Spurs play. Spurs versus the OKC Thunder. We paid $130 for our seat, and we wasn't even close. Like, really talk. Like, we were probably like up in the rafters. It wasn't even close. But if I'm not mistaken, not Westbrook. Yeah, it was Westbrook. Westbrook didn't play that game. He sit out for some reason. Now, my brother's a big Westbrook fan, and with him being 18 at the time, that was the first time we had ever been to a basketball game. So for us not to be able to see Westbrook, even though that's who we went to go see because that's what I was trying to do for my brother, I don't even think my brother's ever went back to another game, and that could have been his only one time to see Westbrook play. And he didn't get to see Westbrook play because Westbrook sit out. So for Wilt Chamberlain to say people come to see you play, so we're gonna leave you in. That's a different. It just means a lot because that just shows you that they cared about the fans more then than they do now. That's just how I feel about it.
Only missing 7 minutes, and I look back on it now and go, "Hey, Hal, I can't believe it myself."
I would love to see him play against some of these centers today. It would be pretty embarrassing for them, to be candid with you.
Just to see how they deal with him.
And even more astounding was the scoring. It's a record, of course. 50 points a game. That's right. 5-0. 50.
Man's averaging 50 points a game.
That skyhook. That skyhook. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. It don't abide the laws of physics.
50.
He's not even looking.
It's 44.
We were in awe of what he was doing out there against the best players in the world.
Rogers takes the jump shot. It's no good. Chamberlain knocks it in.
Good follow-up again by Chamberlain.
Tip. Chamberlain. Rogers missing. Rebound again.
He'd get 63. He'd get 70. I mean, miraculous things.
Chamberlain slam dunk.
Michael Jordan scored 50 or more points 31 times in his career. Impressive. Wilt did it 45 times in one season.
The biggest, strongest, and the greatest scorer of all time.
How do you stop the guy? There's only one way to do it with an axe.
Tries to hook, lays off the Chamberlain, and stuffs it in.
The big guy is turning it on tonight.
I heard one team had what they thought was a perfect defense against you. They locked the dressing room door.
All right, man. That was a good video, man. Dang. I still ain't figured out a way in my mind on 100% how to beat Wilt Chamberlain. I don't think there's a way. Without a three-point line, there's no way to beat Wilt Chamberlain. Now, and with the three-point line, it's still a possibility that you could lose. Because if he gets every rebound that you miss, that could average 30 points alone right there off of your rebounds. Yeah, I don't know, man. I honestly don't know how to beat Wilt Chamberlain. And normally I'm good at this. I can tell you how to stop Michael Jordan. I can tell you how to stop, other players. I can tell you how to stop LeBron, Shaq, Kobe. I can tell you how to stop a lot of great players. But I don't know. I don't know. But, man, if you guys did enjoy this video, go ahead and leave me a like, subscribe to the channel, turn your notifications on, leave me some comments, let me talk with you guys and let you guys really get on the other side of this Wilt Chamberlain. And we'll figure out what's going on from there. But LT is out. Peace.